Yo, what's up, guys? Making a video on all of these videos that I make, by the way, are videos of things that I find important as I go through my life, right? So I think one of the biggest things that I find important is just always reminding yourself, no matter how big your goals are, no matter how much you're trying to accomplish, to always be more and more nice to people every day. You know, you can tell people you're fighting for like the biggest, best, awesome cause, right? But if you're hurting people in the process, and if you're not treating people the right way in the process of achieving your goals, and really kind of you know, putting out 10 times the effort, like I've talked about before from Grant Cardone, one of his rules is the 10x rule. He's one of the leading sales trainers in the United States, probably in the world, and what he attributes a lot of his success to is living at 10x levels. So like, how are we going to, you know, look at our goals and say, okay, are these really as big as I want them to be? Are my goals really as big as I dream of them being, or am I limiting them by realism, right? So, you know, you realize, oh, okay, this goal I'm limiting myself in, this goal I'm limiting myself in, and then finally you say, I can do 10 times this, right? I can do 10 times what I'm expecting. And then you set goals that are 10 times beyond what you thought you could achieve. So this is called 10xing your goals, and then obviously when you 10x your goals, you have to 10x your output. You have to 10x your effort, because it's going to take 10 times the effort to achieve 10 times the goal. The premise behind this is, yes, your 10x goals can be unachievable, but if you are consistently taking action at 10 times the normal level, even if you don't ever reach your 10x goal, you're going to be taking a lot more action. And, you know, one saying, I'm probably butchering this, but they say, if you shoot out of the universe, you'll land somewhere in the stars. It's kind of like that with your goals. Like, shoot outside of the universe, outside of the world that you know. Just go into an inconceivable reality and just put in 10 times the effort. Like, an effort means results. You can't just sit there in front of your computer all day thinking, and, you know, in what my dad calls detail-itis, you know, just hung up on these little details, and whatever it is you're doing, and not really just producing results and getting real-world feedback from those results, and reaching out to people and asking for advice, and you know, not waiting for people to come to you, and just stopping this reactive state that a lot of us are hardwired to be in, because of a lot of our social instincts. Regardless, so what I'm learning is, yeah, it's important to 10x your output, to 10x your goals, but as you're doing this, never forget about treating people the right way. Because if your plans are failing because of a lack of manners, and you look back over your past and you realize that every time people are getting involved with your projects, goals, etc., and you're getting involved with theirs, there's a clash, then there's usually something wrong, right? And obviously the three general tenets that form the foundation of like good human relations is, one of them is don't criticize or condemn people. Another one is always talk in terms of their wants. And another one is I forget the third. These are the first three chapters in How to Win Friends and Influence People, which is a book I read this morning as part of my morning routine. I try to read every morning before I work, so I can arm myself with good stuff that I can apply for the day. I'm forgetting the second one. One of them is don't criticize or condemn. Another one is talk in terms of their wants, and then another one would obviously be something along the lines of listening, but I know that's not the chapter name. Regardless, it's about them. right? And you can never win an argument, and you shouldn't ever want to win an argument. Arguments are, a lot of times, they're pointless. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to criticize people for everything they're doing, and you want to compare people to what you're doing, and you can't just bring your ego down a notch and listen to the people you're talking to and understand their wants and put the blame on you. I mean, why do you think the biggest, one of the most humorous things you can ever do is self-depreciation? Is saying, you know, but I'm nuts, but I'm crazy. Like, put it on you, even just in little conversational things. That's funny. It's disarming. People like people who are humble and who can make fun of themselves and not take themselves so goddamn seriously, like I do a lot of the time. I mean, I do have a lot of comedic predispositions, I would say, but when it comes to taking myself seriously, this is something I can work on tremendously, and I think a lot of us can too. But, you know, as we're chasing these goals, these 10x goals in our life, and we're just putting through all this effort, are we really focused on other people's wants, on other people's needs? Are we communicating in terms of them? Are we criticizing them or condemning them for them not living on our life path? Or are we living an open, abundant lifestyle, right? Or are we waking up in the morning receptive to the opportunity, expecting the opportunities in front of us, expecting people to treat us nicely, deserving of success, and just expecting that to flow into your life? Or are you fighting against it? Are you fighting and imposing your will on the world so hard that you just end up shutting yourself out from people? There's so many areas of life, guys. I mean, and I'm talking, and as I remind myself, because you can get so fixated on a couple areas of life, you forget to balance it. So, you know, it's not all about your goals. It really isn't. It's about how you treat people in the path to achieving your goals, because ultimately, the majority of goals, other than really your health goals, but you could argue this too, all of your goals are going to benefit other people. If you're taking better care of your health and you're reaching a high health goal, you're reaching a high health goal, you're going to treat people better, you're going to feel better, you're going to feel better about yourself, your self-worth is going to increase, you're going to like yourself more, and you're going to treat people better because you like yourself more, because of the action you're taking, the results you're seeing. If you're achieving business success, what is business? It's exchanging money for products and services. That means you're offering more products and services to people if you're making more money, in some indirect fashion. And it's just really interesting to me that, you know, we can lose track of, you know, the fact that we are achieving our goals is to become a better person, which means that we can be more valuable to others, which is, I would say, the largest asset of a person's personality. How much value are you to other people? How much entertainment can you provide to people? If not entertainment, how much information? If not information, how much care, right? Because these are 3 areas of value. So if you want to increase the way that you care about people, if you want to increase your, you know, the way that you treat people, then either offer them more entertainment, more information aligned to their goals, which comes from education, or just more emotional value, meaning be the person who actually asks them questions about their life, that actually cares. Be the person who isn't the norm when it comes to actually caring about their emotions and the way that they feel. That's the way you can provide value, and you don't need a book to do that. All you need to do is just really care about someone. I mean, that's the simplest way. If you want to be really information valued, whatever, that's not a right way to phrase it. I mean, you know, there's informational value, entertainment, and then emotional value. If you want to be information valuable, then yeah, go educate yourself like a madman, and, you know, be that, you know, Jeopardy, know everything type person that can help people, and you know. And then the other one's entertainment, right? If you want to put in all the effort to entertain people, that's cool. Like, people love being entertained. Yeah, the entertainer at times tries hard, and for, you know, most people who have predispositions to be funny, it's just natural for them. But I mean, yeah, you can put in the effort to be entertaining. You can think of jokes. You can always be thinking of what's funny, what's weird about the situation, speaking on that. But, you know, I think the easiest way to be valuable is just to actually care. And it's not like you have to be this pushover. You just actually care. The core of it all, it's like you just got to care about other people as you're going through your life. And this means everyone, even the people that you know, pass by, you know, at the gas station, the bum who's trying to pump your gas for $10, the person checking you out at the store, you know, the person that's making your hoagie and giving you food for the next, you know, 5 hours, fuel for the next 5 hours. Appreciate them. I mean, and, you know, it will come back to you. And it's really simple, you know, and this is something that I'm just reminding myself, because when I get into 10X mode, I can get a little bit of an asshole come in my personality. So hopefully we can all remember as we shoot for our huge goals in life to be nice and to really offer value to people, and to leave a good legacy, not only from what we achieve, but also you know, from how much we care in whatever way that is. All right, make it a good one.